Welcome to the magical city that is Miami for the 90th edition of the Bacardi Cup, which is once again part of the much-anticipated multi-class event, the Bacardi Miami Sailing Week, presented by EFG. What started with just 10 boats competing in Cuba, the Trofeo Bacardi has become one of the highlights of the sailing calendar, with teams coming from across the globe to line up under Miami's sunny skies. The week began with a skipper's briefing at the Coral Reef Club for the star sailors competing for the Bacardi Cup. Hopes of heading out onto the water looked slim with high winds and big seas, and the race committee decided to keep the sailors safe and the boats stayed ashore. However, the situation wasn't wasted as the crews looked to make their last-minute repairs and adjustments, some TLC for the boats after some tough training days.
I want to welcome all of the star sailors to the 90th anniversary of the Bacardi Cup. Coral Reef is the 55th anniversary of running the Bacardi Cup. We started in 1962 here. It's been a very big honor for us to take over the Bacardi Cup after they left Cuba, and it is the main feature of our Bacardi Miami Sailing Week.
There were more than 150 star sailors in Miami for this prestigious event, with sailors of all ages from all over the world coming together for the annual regatta. The likes of double Olympic medalist Lars Grael, the Olympian and world champion Xavier Goja, and the former star world champion George Szabo were all in Miami.
The Bacardi Cup is a resume of what the star class is. High-level sailors, we have young people that just raced in Rio 2016. We have traditional sailors like grandmasters like Ogi Diaz, which is the present world champion. So it's very high-level competition. It's a very unique boat and it's a challenge for everyone.
The sailors enjoyed classic Miami weather on the second and third racing days. It was unpredictable to say the least, with heavy winds followed by light winds. It did, however, offer some close and tight fights on the crystal waters of Biscayne Bay. After 3 races, the pair of Roja and Paulson were leading, with Mendelblatt and Liljedahl in second, ahead of Grael and Gonçalves in third.
The race today was quite challenging. It was difficult to choose between if we go for more to play the wind or more to play the others. We start very secure on the committee boat, and then we go to the left side, which is always playing here in Biscayne Bay.
What could be better than joining social events to get a taste of what the Miami lifestyle is really all about? Bacardi organised a special party for all the participants, guests and VIPs. It was a good chance for everyone to relax and enjoy the surroundings at Bacardi's amazing headquarters.
Bacardi is very proud of the 90th year of the Bacardi Cup, and it's amazing that we've been doing this for 90 years. It is probably the only event that still is tied directly to Cuba. We are looking for a great week of sailing. Hopefully the weather cooperates, and we are looking forward to the next 10 years and celebrating the 100th, maybe even in Cuba.
It's been a tremendous relationship between the Bacardi family and the Star Class family. This year, they've allowed us to introduce which is an independent, but it's called the SSL, so we've got a lot of probably the premier sailors in the world here competing. And it'll be probably one of the most spectacular Bacardi Cups.
After the third day, the star sailors welcomed the athletes competing in all the remaining classes who had arrived for their registration. The midweek party took place at the Hospitality Village, where all the sailors mixed and caught up with each other. As part of the midweek festivities, Bacardi organised a free concert in the park right next to the hospitality village for the sailors and the local community. Studio Milano, the event manager, held a great event for everyone.
Today we are registering the other classes which will take part of the 8th annual Bacardi Miami Sailing Week event. And the idea of Sailing Week is to have a lot of classes, and it's a very successful event for us, for the city and for the sailors. So we are very happy about that.
Over the next 3 days, Biscayne Bay filled with colourful spinnakers as all the classes at Miami Sailing Week were out on the water. It's one of the leading multi-class regattas in the world, and with such a range of boats, it gives many sailors the chance to participate. Professional sailors were lining up alongside women, families, young sailors, and those that have been racing on these waters for decades. The J70s were the second largest fleet at the event after the Stars, and they relished the light to medium weather conditions. After some epic battles and close finishes, it was the crew on board Relative Obscurity, skippered by Peter Duncan, who celebrated victory in this competitive class. Also enjoying the weather were the fleet of the Melges 24s. Mickey, skippered by Kevin Welsh, finished on top of the leaderboard with just a narrow 1-point advantage over the second-place team and just 2 points ahead of the third boat. Such close competition again highlights the quality on offer at the Bacardi Miami Sailing Week. During the final 2 days of racing, the M32s hit the water as part of the Miami Winter Series, which was also included in the Bacardi Miami Sailing Week. Light wind conditions greeted the sailors on the final day of racing. So the 90th Bacardi Cup concluded, and topping the leaderboard in the Starfleet was the pair of Mark Mendelblad and Magnus Liljedahl, who got the better of Xavier Roja and Pierre-Alexis Ponson. Third place went to George Szabo and Eduardo Natucci. So another great Bacardi Miami Sailing Week had come to an end. It was a week full of lasting memories between the sailors and the 3 hosting sailing clubs.
Well, this has been really exciting. The Bacardi Race Week as always brings in the best of the sailors, and we're proud to be able to host them here with the VX1s and the M32s and just be part of the whole celebration of the water.
Definitely excited to come next year.
It was a great regatta. Yeah, we had a great run. And great to have everybody together.
Looking forward to the dinner party tonight.
It was finally time for everybody to relax and enjoy some celebrating at the glitzy prize-giving and closing ceremony at the hospitality village. Bacardi, with their exotic cocktails, made sure that everyone enjoyed the night, and with all the sailors in a buoyant mood, I'm sure they're already planning a return trip in 12 months' time to race at what is fast becoming an unmissable event, the Bacardi Miami Sailing Week.
It's just really incredible honor to win this event, which is so prestigious in the star class and in the world of sailing.